evening. Welcome to this edition of Bullseye. How are we getting on through the winter? Are you weathering it all right? We hope you are. We've got 6 people tonight we hope are going to weather the show well and make a lot of money as they play Bullseye. How are you, Vic? Nice firm handshake. And Alf, nice to have you both on the show. And you're from Wallsend. Wallsend on tap. Newcastle, that's right. What do you do for a living, Vic?
Long-distance driver.
Long-distance driver. You're a good darts player, Vic, aren't you? Do you spend... I love all this modesty and all these lads are all very good players and they say, well, you know, and all day they've been getting hundreds and 140s. Tell me, how do you get a chance to play it being long distance? Are you away from home a lot? Are you home every night?
Take my daughter with me.
Oh, and you play wherever you stay?
I go.
That's good, that's good, that's excellent. And you play for?
Mauritania.
The Mauritania?
Yeah.
Oh, that's named after... You'll have a lot of passengers in your team, then. Tell us about... If I've got to explain these jokes, don't bother. You're into judo, Vic, aren't you?
No, I'm out of it now.
Why have you stopped?
Well, my two nephews are black belt judo instructors.
So they're throwing you about, so you've packed it in?
Yeah, unconscious.
Did you really? Did you? What about you, Alf? You married?
Yes, Jim.
Where did you meet?
We both worked in the bakery.
You met in a bakery?
Yeah.
You felt you needed one another?
Yes.
Hey, I think that's good, that, don't you? I don't think that's bad at all. Not too bad, that, is it? Good gracious me. And then you worked somewhere else. Where did you work
Yes, I worked in the rope works.
In the rope works? Yeah. That's where you got spliced, is it?
Yes.
They're brilliant, these, aren't they? Oh, yeah. You've got some particular aversions, haven't you? Particular things you don't like?
Decorating and snakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's like... I don't like snakes and ladders. Have a good night with us. We know you do very, very well. Off you go. Sit down and relax. We'll see you in a minute. Now then, Des, how are you?
Hello, Jim.
And Trev, that's right. And you were Her Majesty's Forces.
That's right.
And you've come all the way from Aldershot to see us, haven't you, now? And Des, what do you do in the Forces?
Well, I teach drill and skill at arms to recruits.
Really?
That's weapon handling. Yeah.
Oh, the National... Well, it's before your time. Oh, I can't stand all that ball.
No.
I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said that. You're into sport, aren't you, sir?
Yeah.
What sort of sports do you
Play rugby, squash, cricket, anything with a ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a good player? Are you one of these guys who can do most things fairly successfully with the ball?
I think so, yeah.
And you had a spate of injuries, didn't you, Des?
Well, first 5 games in rugby, I broke my nose, 2 ribs, 2 fingers, got carried off twice. So.
You really?
Yeah.
And you carried on, of course, because...
Oh, yeah.
You're obviously mental. I can only say that on telly because he's a big lad. When you see him stand up, dear me, he doesn't stop. And you've got an allergy after a few days.
Oh, yeah, the mother-in-law. I went...
It's lovely, this, isn't it?
I went sick with lumps on my neck, and the mother-in-law was staying at the time in Germany, and the doctor told me it was a mother-in-law. I'm allergic to it.
Well, you'll be watching this at home, and there we are.
It's going to kill me for saying
What a wonderful way to destroy a relationship. How are you, Trev? Nice to have you on the show. You're into sport as well, Trev?
Yes, I play rugby and cricket.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Is it... I mean, obviously in the force it does encourage this kind of thing, doesn't it? And it keeps you in a good physical state to do it, doesn't it? Yeah. We went out to Germany last year, you know, we had a great time out there at the Royal Army thing. They didn't half look after us. Yeah. Tremendous, but so fit. I mean, what made me... I really felt really quite... What are you laughing at? I felt quite, you know, not fit when I saw all these young strapping lads. They were big fellas. And your hobby?
I brew beer.
You brew beer, so you're a regular soldier then. Oh, tell us a story about your wife. You played darts, didn't you?
Oh, yes, we're playing in the Sportsman's Club in Aldershot.
Yeah.
And we have a competition every couple of weeks, a darts competition. Yeah. And up until this certain night, I'd won it 3 or 4 times. Yeah. And I was drawn to play my wife in the first round, and she knocked me out.
She knocked me out?
Yes.
Well, so the marriage
it's quite
is
embarrassing.
Still together, though, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I mean, you can handle defeat with grace.
Dignity. Yeah.
And dignity, absolutely, sir. Have a good night with you. We hope you don't handle defeat tonight anyway. Off you go, Trev. Thank you. Now then, Jean, the only lady amongst these fellas.
Nice, isn't it?
Isn't it good? Isn't it good? How are you, Bob? Nice to see you, Bob. And you've come all the way from, let's see, Hemel Hempstead. You've got a family of 4, Jean.
Yeah.
And where do you work now, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm a barmaid at the moment.
Are you really? What's the name of the pub you work at?
Marchment Arms.
Marchment Arms. That's good. Get your free drink when you get back home.
I hope.
What did you do before you worked in them?
I worked in the dark room at Kodak.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's fine. Well, a family of 4 things developed. You're a good darts player, Jean. We've watched you today, and you play for 3 teams, don't you?
Yeah.
And you beat Bobby George once, didn't you?
Yeah, he let me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, how did you beat him? Was it because Bob was scoring, was it?
Yeah.
Is that what he was? He's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Great character as well, isn't he? Good value, isn't he, on the circuit? That's excellent. Tell us a story about when you met Muhammad Ali. It's a great story, this.
Oh, yeah, it was knockout.
Yeah, yes, knockout. Well, that's the end of that. Bob, what do you do, sir?
I'm slitter and cold rolling operator.
Cold rolling up.
Yeah.
Now, what exactly is that?
Well, we slit steel down to the required widths and then roll it down to the required gauge.
I see. Well, we all know exactly what that is
Yeah.
now. That's very good. And where are you from? Are you from Hemel Hempstead all your life?
No, I come from Poplar.
Both cottons.
That's not... Oh, you're both Cockneys within
Yeah.
the sound of Bow Bells, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got out of it all and went out to the stockbroker belt, almost,
That's it,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yes, you look very upmarket to me. With the, yes, all your buttons are on your shirt, I can tell you, obviously.
I found them all.
You saw them. And before that, you were a milkman, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Well, and family, you've got...
Four.
Four, so you're obviously both very cooperative. Come sit down. Right, give him a round of applause, our contestant tonight. Super. Well done, Jane. Good girl. Six delightful people there. We've got an audience tonight who are well aware of the rules of Bullseye, and they know that if the dart player hits the bullseye, he can score an incredible £200. What can I say about that? Well, well, well. Questions in the first round are worth £30 each. Let's get on with the game. We wish you all the very best. Let's see if you can rob us absolutely rotten. Come on, Alf.
Sport, please, Jim.
We'll try. Come on, Vic. Sport we want, sir. Good start. Right in the middle. £50 you've got. For another £30, Alf, who beat Steve Davis to win the World Snooker Championships in April '85?
Dennis Taylor.
Dennis Taylor, that very, very funny Irishman. Excellent. Trev for Des.
Words, please, Jim.
Words. All right, come on then, Des. £50. For another £30, Des. Sorry, Trev, I'm sorry. What does a ufologist study? What does a ufologist study?
I don't know.
There's a light on, and we'll take you, Bob.
Flying saucers.
I've got to give you that. It's £30. Unidentified... flying object. UFOs. Bob, for Jean.
History, please.
History. All right, come on, Jean. History we want, sweetheart. There you are. Got your £30 there, Bob. Well done. For another £30, what was the Christian name of the great religious reformer Luther? You can probably work it out, Bob. And there's a light on. It's in. Not a word, but we can talk to Alf.
Morton.
Martin is right, after whom came Martin Luther King, the US civil rights leader. All right, let's look at the scores. Very interesting. Alf and Vic, £110. Trev and Des, £50. Bob and Jean, £60. They're going well. Questions in the next round, you know, £50 a question. The subjects that are lit, they're the ones you can choose. Come on, Alf.
Affairs, please, Jim.
Affairs we want. That's £100. Excellent. Thank you, audience. That's marvellous. All right, here we go. For a further £50, Alf, what was the name of the intruder who broke into Buckingham Palace and the Queen's bedroom in 1982?
Michael Kelly.
It's not, and we can offer it, Trev.
Fagin.
Yes, we've got to get... The surname is enough. It's Michael Fagin. You've got the right... Yes, you've got the right country. Almost. Oh, it was an Irish extract, wasn't it? Come on, Trev, you're looking good.
Spelling, please, Jim.
Spelling, right. Come on, Des. He's not. He's gone into faces, so there's no bonus. But here we go for £50. Look at your monitor. Whose face is that? Looking at you, Trev. Might be a bit before your time. He was... Bull is in, and I'm looking for a light from either of the other two boys. You will know it, but never mind. There we go. It was Bernard Levin, the journalist and critic, and Alf did know it. All right, Bob for Jean.
Britain, please.
Britain. Come on, Jean. Yes. £30. For another £50, Bob. In the grounds of which famous London building does the annual Chelsea Flower Show take place? I'm looking for a light. And none of you are going to tell me. Ooh, Trev. The Royal Hospital. Chelsea Pensioners Home. OK. Well, now, what a fascinating situation. Alf and Vic, £210. Trev and Des, £100. Bob and Jean, £90. Well, they're going all right. Move on. Questions, £100. Any two can go through, it's so close. We've got left these subjects. Places, showbiz, books and spelling. Just the 4 categories. Alf?
Books, please, Jim.
Books. All right. Come on, Vic. Books we want. It's the wrong category. It's words and the category's gone, so we can't ask the question. Trev for Des.
We'll try spelling again, please, Jim.
Spelling again, please. Spelling again. Under pressure, you're handling it, boys, aren't you? £50 you've got. For a further £100, Trev, can you please spell discotheque?
D-I-S-C-O-T-H-E-Q-U-E.
Let's check it with Bully. D-I-S-C-O-T-H-E-Q-U-E is right. Gets you £100. We move on. Bob for Jean.
Books, please, Jim.
Books. All right, come on, Jean. Books we'd like. She's there. She's got you £30 there, Bob. And this is for a further £100. MMK's novel about romance in the East was televised in 1984. What is its title? And there's a light on. Bully's in. Alf, you can make yourself £100 here, sir.
Jewel and the Crown.
It wasn't. A very similar television series, The Far Pavilions. Never mind, I could understand you getting that answer as you did. Alf and Vic, £210. Our 2 army boys, Trev and Des, £250. But Bob and Jean have got to go. They're taking with them £120. In you come. Give them a round. Bob and Jean, good girl, good girl. You were going very well there, weren't you? You were going nicely. Well, there we are. There are your bullies. Take those with our compliments. And I'm going to give you £120. There's 100, 10, £20. Spend it wisely. Stay, though, because they have been known to come back. You know, the first couples have been known to come back. Take that with our compliments, Jean. Your bullies, your badge and your darts. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
You've been smashing. Thanks, Bob. Let's have a look at this now. Traditional match play dartboard. We've got to lose a couple, as you know by now, because only one couple can go through to Bully's prize board. And we hope to win some marvellous prizes. Darts against each other. Pounds for points, boys. Vic, up to the hockey. Here we go, Des. That's fine.
All right, Vic. First round. It's 5. 20. Another 20. 45. OK, Des. 45 to beat. It's 1. 20. And that's a 7. That's 28, so the first round to Vic.
It's a £45 question, is this? Here we go, Alf. £45. What emblem is on the back of the 2p coin?
The Prince of Wales. Fellas.
He's right. Gets you £45. Oof, look at this. £255 playing 250. Back to Tony.
Another closer for Vic. Second round. $20. 1. And a 5. 26. OK, Des. 26 to beat. It's outside the board. That's treble 20. Another treble 20, 120 score.
This can put you almost safe, boys. May the 8th, 1945, was VE Day. What do the initials VE stand for?
Victory in Europe.
Victory in Europe gives you £370, playing 255. Back to Tony.
Still a chance, Vic. Last round. It's 5. Treble 1. And 20, so 28 this. That's the score to beat. 20. Treble 20. Another 20. 100. Well played.
Very good. Trev, here's your question. Your partner hasn't let you down tonight, has he? He's done well for you. Here we go. How many faces does a cube have?
6.
6 gives you a further £100, which means Vic and Alf with £255 can't compete with 470 for our army lads. So it's Vic and Alf, in you come, boys. You've done well. Give them a round of applause. You've done very well. Well done, boys. Well done. They didn't half get their act together there, did they? That's as good as we've had, I think, in 5 years. They did play well, didn't they? And delightful fellas. As you are. As you are. There are your bullies and your tankards, glass-bottomed, so that you can see how far down the glass you are. Or how much further down you'd like to go. I don't know why I started that. It's going to take me 2 minutes to count this. See you back on the hockey, then. 255. Welcome back to part 2 of Bullseye. Here we have the professional throwing for charity, as you know, and as well as getting money for charity, he's working hard to try and win our bronze bully. He's quite available and very, very valuable and means a lot to the professionals. We've got a guy tonight gracing the professional scene. Fairly recently he joined it. He's from Surrey. He's an England international. We'd like you to welcome his first time on Bullseye as he throws for charity, Richie Gardner.
Thank you. Thank you very much. OK, Richie. Best of luck, lad. 20. 20. Treble 20. 100. Good start, Rich. $20. 20. 20. 60. So 160. 3 to go. 20. 20. And 20. That's 220 scored. Like the first time. Well done.
Well done, Rich. Don't worry. That was so close to really nicking the bronze bully, wasn't it? They were all very, very close, weren't they? Nice to have you on the programme for the first time.
Yes, thanks for inviting me.
It's a bit hard, isn't it? Now?
Yeah, it's very difficult.
It is, because we only give you one bite at it, don't we?
Yeah, very difficult.
You're the Belgian Open champion.
That's right, yeah.
It's got you on the professional circuit, and you get your points, don't you? Because you've got to go around to do these internationals to get points to get in the rankings, haven't you?
Yeah, you have to travel, like, quite a long way to get points. You pick up ranking points and it invites you into other tournaments.
That's right, yeah. Lovely story about your darts, because your darts are they're the lightest on the professional scene, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very light. They're like 12 grams.
12
grams.
grams.
The camera there.
That's it, you see, 12 grams.
12 grams, very
So you're what we
light.
would call a light-darted player. I knew it wouldn't work. That's the producer that said that. Would you like to have you? Because we know it's not an easy thing to do, and you'll come back again if we ask you, will you?
Yes, most certainly.
Super. £220. Meet our finalists, because I think you'd be pleased to see them. Come in, boys.
Oh, yeah, from all the shot.
That's it. You got it. You've got £220 there, boys. Where's it going? Are you going to tell us, Trev?
Yes, it's the Grange Special School in Aldershot, which is a school for handicapped children. They use video aids because the children suffer from severe learning difficulties.
Yes.
They were recently broken into and all the video equipment was stolen, so this will go to help.
Well, that's a happy ending to a rather sad tale, isn't it? Courtesy of Richie Gardner. Thanks, Rich.
very much.
Best of luck.
Thanks very much. It's been great to have you on the programme. Thank you very much. Men, you will handle this march with ease. I'd like you to follow me single file, please, as we go to Bully's prize board. By the left, quick, march! How can you get your hair cut? He said, get your hair cut. Well done, boys. Well done. Now, I'll just give you a chance to settle now after that bit of fun we had, because this is a fairly serious business. We've got black segments and red segments, and in the red segments, they're the ones we want you to hit, because there are some marvellous prizes. Listen to this and have a look. In one. The pictures move, but you needn't with this remote-controlled colour TV.
In 2.
Sparkling craftsmanship in these sherry glasses and decanter.
In 3.
A smile at every station from this friendly electric train set.
In 4.
A helping hand for the hostess.
this heated trolley.
In 5.
A fine bunch who will keep getting on top of each other. A nest of tables.
In 6.
It's a finger-licking prize. It's an ice cream maker.
In 7.
Shout hoop hoop hooray. It's a croquet set.
In 8.
Don't fuss with the focus. This camera's automatic.
And Bully's special prize.
Eat out in style on this attractive patio furniture.
Right. Super prize. Look, a lot of money, right? 9 great prizes, 9 darts. You can take them all. We hope you do well. You've gradually got your act together as the programme's gone on. We wish you every success. All right, little poem, just to remind you, keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. All right, off you go. The lights will help you to tell you what's gone. Off you go,
OK, Des. You're on time. That's red. It's number 6.
That's fine. That's the ice cream maker.
That's black. But that is the bullseye.
You've got the patio furniture. Super prize, that. Well done. That's very good.
OK, settle down, Trev. Off we go. That's black. Black again. Well, that's red. It's number 4.
That's the heated trolley. That's fine. Right.
It's going well. 3 to go, Des. Best of luck. That's red. It's number 1.
You've won the remote control television.
Red again, number 8.
Ooh, that's the automatic camera.
1 to go. And red again, number 2.
Beautiful sherry glasses and decanter. You've done very, very well, boys. You have won the remote control television, the sherry glasses and decanter, the heated trolley, the ice cream maker, the automatic camera, and Bully's special prize tonight, the patio furniture. Well done. Right, boys, you've had a great night, haven't you? You really have. £470 you take home, even if we have a fire. That goes home to you, all right? And the £220 that Richie got, that goes down to your school down in Aldershot. The prizes are what we want you to think about. You've got quite a handful. I'm not going to say them again to you. You know what they are. Are you going to gamble those prizes against tonight's star prize hiding behind Bully? You don't know what it is, but you know it's a bit special. 101 or more, 6 darts, 3 apiece, non-dart player first. The time it takes the board to revolve, so tell me what you'd like to do. Talk about it, boys. Audience, you can help them. What would you do? They're looking at one another. They're looking. It's your decision, boys. Will you please tell me now?
Gamble, go for it.
You're going to gamble. No, non-dart player first. Here we go.
OK, Trevor, take your time. It's 101 or more for tonight's star prize. Treble 2060. Another.
You've done it! You've done it! Have a look at this. Have a look at this. You're not going to believe this. Come and have a look at what you've won tonight, and all the prizes are yours. There it is. It's a Talbot Samba. All right. All right. There you are. It's economic motoring, electronic ignition, the finest of British craftsmanship. Economic motoring's all yours, and that's all on the throw of the dart. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 delighted soldiers here. Thank you very much for watching Bullseye. 101 or more, you see, it can be done. Keep practising at home. We'd like to see you on the show. Thanks very much to Richie Gardner, to our Tony Green, to a superb studio audience. And what about our contestants tonight? We are over the moon. Safe journey. See you soon. Good night. Can't beat a bit of bullet.